You know it. You feel it. You've wasted time. And there's a part of you that's still carrying it. The weight of the things you didn't do, the chances you didn't take, the words you never said, the dreams you locked away because life was too loud, too fast, too hard, too uncertain. You told yourself you'd get to it later, when things slowed down, when the kids were grown, when the money was right, when the fear disappeared. But none of that ever came. And now here you are, older, quieter, but not finished. Not by a long shot. Because no matter how much you've delayed, you woke up today. You're still here. You've still got blood in your veins, breath in your chest, fire in your gut. But for how long? That's the question nobody wants to ask. How much time do you really think you have left? This is not to scare you. This is to wake you up. Because no one is coming to save your dreams. No one is coming to unlock the vault of your potential. No one is going to hand you the time you wasted and say, "Here, try again." That time is gone, and you know it. And yet, you're still alive, which means the game is not over. The story isn't finished. The page is still blank. And you, only you, can choose what gets written next. But here's the truth. The longer you wait, the heavier the cost. The more time passes, the louder regret becomes. Not all at once. Regret doesn't scream. It whispers. It shows up in small ways. The sigh at the end of the day. The dull ache in your chest when you see someone else do what you always wanted to. The quiet resentment when you hear a younger voice say, "I'm going for it." And you smile. But something inside you winces. Because you know what it means to not go for it. You know what it feels like to shrink, to hesitate, to be the one who almost did, the one who could have been something, the one who told stories about the past because the present got too small. But hear me? It's not too late. Not yet. Not if you decide today. Not if you burn the story that says it's over and write a new one that says, "Watch me now." Because no matter what you've lost, time, money, youth, relationships, you still own your choice. You still own your will. You still own your fight. And that's enough to build something that echoes long after you're gone. But only if you start now, not tomorrow, now. Because every second you hesitate, the world keeps moving. And if you're not leading your life, it's drifting without you. No one drifts into greatness. No one stumbles into legacy. You build it, brick by brick, day by day, with bloody hands, sleepless nights, and decisions that hurt now but pay off forever. And don't you dare think you're too far gone. That's a lie. That's a lie designed to keep you docile, quiet, numb. There are people who built empires in their 50s, reinvented themselves in their 60s, started over in their 70s, made peace with their demons in their final breaths. Because purpose doesn't come with a deadline. It only comes with a decision. And that decision is always yours. But it's easy to avoid it. It's easy to keep yourself busy, to organize the garage, to rearrange the shelves, to scroll and comment and talk and nod. But inside, you know what you're avoiding. That one thing that still haunts you. The book, the song, the business, the conversation, the apology, the truth you never said, the version of yourself you always saw, but never stepped into. And now, time is catching up. You can feel it, not just in your body, but in your spirit. And that's why I'm speaking to you now. Because you don't need another soft word. You don't need another motivational quote or pretty promise. You need a line in the sand. You need to look yourself in the mirror and say, if not now, I never will. And if you say that, if you really say that and mean it, you will rise. You will find the energy. You will find the courage. You will find the time. Because it's never been about time. It's about choice. You gave your time to things that didn't deserve it. And now you think you don't have enough left. But that's not true. You just have to stop spending your energy on what doesn't matter. On guilt, on shame, on what could have been, and start investing it in what still can be. There's a version of you waiting on the other side of action. A version that doesn't flinch anymore. That doesn't apologize for existing. That doesn't keep shrinking to make other people comfortable. That doesn't look back with regret, but forward with resolve. That version isn't a fantasy. He's real. But you have to earn him. You have to choose him. You have to be willing to become him. And that means you have to let go. Let go of the story that says, I'm too old. Let go of the voice that says, it's too late. Let go of the idea that your best years are behind you. What if your best years are waiting for you to wake up? What if the thing you were born to do is still in front of you? Wouldn't that be worth the fight? Wouldn't that be worth facing the fear, the doubt, the tiredness, the confusion? Wouldn't that be worth showing the world and yourself that you are not done? Because you're not. You are not finished, not even close. You are not defined by your age. You are defined by your urgency. And urgency doesn't belong to the young. Urgency belongs to the wise, to the ones who know what it feels like to waste time and refuse to waste any more of it. So this is your moment. This is your second wind. This is your call to arms. I don't care what's behind you. I care what's within you. And I know what's in there. I know because you're still listening. You're still breathing. You're still fighting. Even if no one else sees it. Even if it's quiet. I see you. I hear you. And I'm telling you, now is the time to rise. You don't need permission. You don't need another sign. You don't need a crowd. You just need the will to start, the will to finish, the will to begin again, even if you're the only one who believes in it. Especially if you're the only one who believes in it. That's what leaders do. That's what warriors do. That's what legends are made of. So what are you going to do? Keep waiting, or start rewriting? Keep hiding, or start rising? Because it's not too late, but it will be soon. And when that day comes, and it will, you won't be asked what you dreamed of. You'll be asked what you did. And I promise you, the pain of effort will always be smaller than the pain of regret. So choose the fire. Choose the mountain. Choose the long road. Choose the hard truth. Choose the man or woman you still have time to become. Choose legacy. Choose action. Because time is running. And the clock doesn't care. But your soul does. And if you're still listening, still breathing, still holding on, then prove it.